I'm the only overnight security guard at a decommissioned research lab. Last night, I started receiving messages on a computer that's been disconnected for 20 years. The job is a joke, mostly. I make my rounds, check for broken windows, and spend the rest of the night reading paperbacks under the dim emergency lights. The air tastes of dust and forgotten chemicals. Last night, around 3 in the morning, something changed. A flicker of light from the main control room caught my eye. On a long dead console, a single green cursor blinked on the screen. The machine was an ancient relic, thick with dust, its power cables cut and frayed years ago. It was impossible. As I got closer, blocky green text typed itself out, one character at a time. Hello? I just stared, my heart pounding against my ribs. It had to be a prank, a power surge, maybe a battery backup I didn't know about. I unplugged everything I could find connected to the console bank, but the screen stayed lit. I went on with my patrol, trying to shake off the unease. An hour later, I came back. There was a new message waiting for me. Are you awake, Subject 7? A cold dread washed over me. Subject 7? I radioed the main office, my voice shaking slightly. Yeah, this is Miller at the Arcadian lab. Just a quick question. Did this facility ever run experiments on people? The voice on the other end laughed. Human trials? No way, Miller. That place was just for agricultural science. Get some sleep. I hung up, but I couldn't shake the feeling. I started digging through the old, locked file cabinets in the records room, prying one open with a crowbar. Inside, rotting binders were filled with yellowed papers. I found one labeled Project Nightingale, Subject Logs. My hands trembled as I flipped to the section for Subject 7. It was mostly redacted, filled with blacked out lines, but there was a single cryptic entry from 1998. Subject 7 exhibits strong memory retention, responds positively to primary color stimuli, particularly the red ball. The screen in the other room lit up again and I could see it from the doorway. Do you remember the red ball? I felt the air leave my lungs. It was an old memory, a flash of a bright red playground ball from my earliest childhood, a memory I hadn't thought of in decades. How could it possibly know that? My blood ran cold. This wasn't a prank. This was something else. I stumbled back to the filing cabinet, my flashlight beam shaking. I pulled out the file for Subject 7 again and shook it, desperate for an answer. A single small photograph tucked into a sleeve I'd missed, slid out and fluttered to the floor. I picked it up. It was a faded picture of a little boy, no older than 5, with my eyes in my hair, clutching a bright red ball and staring blankly into the camera. It was me. As I stood there paralyzed, a final message appeared on the screen, the green glow casting long shadows across the dark room. Welcome home.